Hi, and welcome to text tutorial number 11, creating a bibliography in UTF-8 format. Okay, so how do we do this? Well, we're going to start off with a basic template. Let's go to our templates, get a basic template, delete all this junk. All we need is begin document, end document. We got our font spec since we're using XE LaTeX as our typeset engine. We need a few packages. The first one we're going to use is Babel. You don't absolutely need this, but it's set languages. Okay, in parameters, you set your language. I use German a lot, so that's why I use that. And then use package, we're going to use Bibliographies. But to make it UTF-8, because Bibliographies does not support UTF-8 by default, you use a backend called Bieber. You have to have it installed. I think it's installed in the modern Text Live full edition. So check that out, MacTeX. So you're going to need a few things. I use that. I use text encoding, which might be by default now, but I use text encoding UTF-8. I use bib encoding UTF-8, which is the encoding of the actual bib file. So when it parses it, it does not parse it with Latin 1. And then style equals author year. That's because I work in humanities. You can check out the different styles supported by Bieber and Bibliographies online. Use package, declare, you want to do this, declare language mapping, and it takes two things, German and then German APA, English, American, use American, it's not English, it's American. I think that's to differentiate British English and American English. Do that. I usually put two of them in there. I'll just take that, copy it, comment that one out, and then put whatever other languages I want in there so I can quickly switch between them. I use German a lot, so I did that. And then underneath that I did, you have to add your bibliography. So your .bib file, I've got one right over here sitting on the desktop. Let's make that red so we can see it. Add bib resource. And then you type the path in here, except no quotes. Even though there's a space in the name, do you see the space, literature, master? Don't type the quotes. So we're going to use a relative path. I'm going to save this file right now as test to the desktop. So it's going to be right here. Now, if I want to say that the bib file is in relationship to this text file in the same directory, you just put a period, / and then type in the name of the file. Literature, master. .bib. Okay, if I wanted to change this path and make it in my Dropbox, you can just use your tilde key, which references /user/ your username, so that folder, and then type in Dropbox, and then the path from there. My path would be Dropbox. Let's see, what is it? Thesis, project, literature, and then literaturemaster.bib. So just to prove that it works, I'll do that. Keep in mind, I've been doing this all wrong. This actually all goes up above begin document. Okay, good. And then in here, you're just going to use a print bibliography command, which actually prints the bibliography. Now, citations are used with two different commands, cite and parent-cite. And there's other commands, but these are the two that I use. Actually, I only use this one. This is your basic command. Let's do Schuster 2004, and in here we'll do the same one just to show you. And I'm going to put this inside of a list environment, so that way they're nicely organized. Okay, let's typeset this. So the way this works is I'm going to typeset. I can't use my Python script. I've got a Python script going on here. If you go to settings and you go to your to PDF text, if you go on mine, where is it? Right here. Yeah, latex typesetting. I've got this Python script which basically removes all of the auxiliary files. So if I were to typeset this right now, it's putting all the auxiliary files in We've got a problem. Declare language mapping. Oh, it's because I typeset a German document. You have to wipe it out if you use a Python text. Anyway, it doesn't matter for this video. We're not going to do it. Okay. XE latex, typeset. So I've got my log, my aux, BCF, and XML. Looks pretty ugly. Don't worry about the space here. It's going to go away. This is the site key. This is what it looks like, just raw. Now, once I run, I have to go over here and use BibTeX. It's going to parse the file, these auxiliary files. I'm not sure which one it parses. I think it's the BCF file. It outputs this BBL file, and we have to typeset it again. This time, that file contains all of the citation data. It gets basically uses this as a variable. Boom. Now we've got our two citations. One of them with parentheses. Notice, let's put this over here. Put this over here. Paren cite. You get this kind of citation. And then the normal cite command, you get the other type of citation. You get the without quotes, which is pretty much pointless because then it would look like it was part of your sentence if you're writing a sentence. So you don't want to do that. You can say, here is a fact about, I don't know, it's in Xiphon, or about a bug, and then put period. And there you go. This is what it would look like. You end up with a nice sentence, period, down there, or back there. Okay? And your references show up here. Now, if I want to change the title of references, I can just go to here as a parameter, and I can type in title equals, open brackets, and type whatever I want. I can say bibliography of 2013, or 14 I typed, I guess. And then go in here, and it will change that title to that. Now, if I don't want it to be formatted in English or German, let's see, or in German, I'm sorry. Let's switch this to German. So we've switched from English to German. I misspoke, sorry about that. I'm switching from English to German. Now, the problem with this is I have to go back and delete all of the auxiliary files or I'm going to end up with problems. I found this out through trial and error. It's one of those things you just learn as you go. Delete all that. Retypeset from the beginning. Did I do it all right? Yeah. Great. Go back, do your BibTeX. Do that again. And you'll see what's going to happen. The references is going to be replaced with the German form Literatur, which means literature, same kind of thing, but that's what they would write in their academic papers. So the other thing that does, this switches the actual title, this Babel package here. This part, the declare language mapping, changes the way the bibliography is structured. If you have something like published by, in German, it would be translated automatically to Hergestellt von, and it'll put the abbreviation in there and everything. So it's really nice for automating work. You don't have to do as much. Okay. A couple things to note. Your Dropbox is a great place to store things. So just remember tilde and then / Dropbox and then whatever path it is from there to your bib file. Remember, no quotes. If you put quotes around this, it won't work. I've tried that. Anything else? Relative, I already explained. Another cool software, TextMate, came out. This program's really neat. I've been messing with it. It didn't come out, but it came out into the open. It's open source now. It used to be, I think, $50 or something to buy. So if you want it, I would get it. I think the producer of this program is just hoping that people will, programmers will input ideas and make it a good program again, because it's kind of fallen behind in features, but I think it's great. You can do all kinds of neat things. For example, if I have a list, apples, bananas, oranges, and I want to make a list really quick, I can just highlight that. or actually I push the Alt key, I get this little crosshair. I go here and I click down, and then I type in my item space, and boom. Now notice it's all white. You just go down here to plain text. You click on, where's latex? There it is, latex, and there you get your formatting. So if I did begin enumerate, and I did end enumerate, and let's say I've got like 100 of these in my document, I can just go to bundles, latex, tidy, and it automatically indents everything properly, puts only one space in between things. That could be your worst friend, your best friend, or your worst enemy, depending on your situation. But I think it's great. Organizes your comments and your list and everything for you. The other thing you can do here is I can highlight these, and I can quickly move out, move back in, like a whole group of things. I can quickly select this like that, and I can copy that into an Excel document if I needed to, or if I have like a table where I've got several fields, apples and oranges. Yeah, I mean, if I did it, for example, if I did apples, bananas, oranges, and I've got down here, I've got peaches. That won't work, but I was going to say I can go like this. I can type in an and sign, and there you go. Get your table. So there's things you can do like for that. What else? Another interesting thing is folding. So you can fold. I can make a section. Let's say heading, and then for whatever reasons it's not working, but you should be able to fold things. But I can fold things like that. I can also do random stuff, like I can say list my home folder, and I can highlight it. I can go over to texts, bundles. I can go to shell, and I can say execute and replace with result, and that replaces all my files there. I can even do other stuff. I can do, those are all the files in my home directory. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There's a way you can run actual bash commands on this. You can actually sort alphabetically. You can do all kinds of things with this. Transposing characters, uppercase, lowercase selection. This is great stuff. I mean, I'm not convinced that it's better than TextShop yet, but I do know you can do stuff like this. You can do bundles, latex, insert, latex template, and you put it in your application support, and then create a folder called latex, and then put in there text files with your templates. So I have my basic text file, and I hit insert, and it inserts it in there. So I guess you could get used to it. I mean, it's definitely more powerful than TextShop, but sometimes more power is more confusion. So yeah, I just wanted to let my viewers know that that's available. It's free now, so get it while it's free before it hits the App Store, and try it out. See if you like it. Okay, I'll see you next time on Text Tutorials.